everybody, welcome back to Decimo Primo. I have special guest with me, Birduup. Y'all may have seen him, because, you know, he's doing some things. He's constantly flying. You may look up into the sky and just see him randomly, you know.
Up there.
Yeah, and don't mess with him either, because, you know, he's been known to, you know, just crap on people. Yeah. No, but the reason I brought him in today is because the anime that I wanted to talk about is called Yowamushi Pedal.
It's a good one.
It's really awesome. It's a sports anime. It features probably a kid you would never think a sports anime features. Would you agree?
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't, because normally you get the guy who's been related to that sport all his life, and it's his goal to rise up and be the best or something like that. And this guy had no goals like that whatsoever.
No, I don't even think he even thought of it as a sport. He just thought of it as a way to, you know, get somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think they literally make that clear in the first episode. Oh, for free. Oh, yeah. Isn't that first episode even called, like, how to get to, what is it? How to get...
No,
oh, my gosh. This is bad. Oh, well, we're going to roll with it. But
the point is, he's traveling. He's traveling.
He's
going
a
from
traveler.
one city to another.
He travels places on a bicycle.
Yeah.
But no, so... No, but this is Yowamushi Pedal. It's a fantastic anime. It's not really just about the main character. It involves a lot of different characters. And the great part about it, and the great part that I really love about really any sports anime that really attracts me, is that it's to me it's when I was a kid, this is the best relation I can have, even though it has nothing to do with it. When I was in math class. And I remember this like it was yesterday. It was in third grade because the math teacher was ambidextrous. So we used to go up to that's beside the point. I'm going on a tangent. But the overall point is, what she informed me is that every math problem had like 42 ways to get an answer. From that really resonated with me, because that means each person has their own way of doing something. And that does not mean that it's wrong just because it's different from how you do it.
Right.
And I think this is a great anime that exemplifies that, because each person who hops on a bike, each person who rides a bike, they all ride bikes differently. But they all excel at what they do.
Yeah.
And I think one thing through it is that you also see a lot of their teamwork as they go through these episodes and as they go through. I mean, you read the manga,
yeah.
So you can see it through the manga.
So my view on it is a little bit different. So I haven't watched too much of the show yet, on episode maybe 4 or 5. However, I watched the first 2 episodes and immediately was like, all right, I'm just going to put this down, read the manga, get excited about it, and then go back and see how they animate it. So whenever I go back and watch more episodes, it's really good to see that they did the manga justice. In the beginning, they kind of highlight the different styles of riding, just like you're saying, so that it's not just always riding a bike. There's climbers, there's sprinters, there's ones that are good in straightaways, there's ones that are good with curves, there's ones that are good with going downhill. There's all different types of terrain that you can ride. So each different character has their own specialty, but they also need to learn to ride as a group, because that's the only way the team can win riding their bikes. Because like what they use is a method where they basically create a slipstream riding behind each other. The leader of the team will get in front and take on the brunt of the wind and create a slipstream, so the rest of the team can ride a little bit easier and they can all keep going together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, it's nice.
And we actually even have an image of that where we can see
that's exactly right there. So you can see him right there in the front.
Yep.
And you know, see the other teammates behind him. I think that's actually the captain in the back. You've got the climber to the left.
Captain's like the third one.
The big dude?
No, the third one.
On the far left?
Right,
Okay,
to the right.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, it's my right.
Yeah.
We're both facing the same direction. I had to think about that for a second.
Are we?
Are we? But no, it's really great. It has a total of 2 seasons. It encompasses a lot of content, I would say, and it covers a lot of different things. Each character goes through like their own shortcomings, their own downfalls, and like a lot of other animes that I like, they rise up to the challenge. The reason why I like those is because I like animes that have that need to like inspire, or like kind of help you grow as a person, or really just help you learn something. Yeah. When I started this anime, I had no idea anything about. Honestly, I didn't even know biking was that intense. I didn't know it involved so many parts. I didn't know there was a difference between a mountain bike and a road bike. I thought they were all the same.
Yeah.
Now, after watching that anime, and that's one thing I like about a lot of sports animes, is that they go in depth and they teach you about that sport. So you learn about like the all-around tires. You learned about like even the like when you talk about the climbers and all that other kind of stuff. They start
Right.
to go into how the climbers use different tires than the rest of the group. How they
Which
have
type
different
of gears
frames.
are appropriate for different
Exactly.
areas. Yeah.
And like this is stuff I never thought of before. And like even when I was like riding a bike, I was just like, you know, I like to ride my bicycle.
Yeah.
You know, just riding down the street.
Yeah.
But now I like think about those things honestly every single time I see a bike. And I look at it and I'm just like, oh, this bike's good for like this terrain. Da 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 da.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And like the show and the manga actually teaches you these things as you go along. So if you start the show and you don't know anything at all about bicycling, in every like episode or 2 episodes, there will be like small facts and tips here and there about what you can do for your bicycle. For example, personally, I didn't know that there was an ideal height for the seat of your bicycle till I watched the anime and I realized, oh wait, I've been pedaling wrong this entire time.
Dude,
So
that
you're
was the
learning
thing.
things.
Yeah, no, that was the thing that blew my
Like,
mind.
what?
Just like a little tidbit, how it is for anyone who rides bikes, which I think almost everybody's ridden a bicycle before in their life, but the seat is actually supposed to be almost completely elevated where you can't comfortably sit on it and also put both your feet on the ground.
Yeah.
It's made to be elevated so like you're almost standing.
Yeah,
because
so you're off the ground,
so then
pedaling.
because as you do your full pedal, it's supposed to be a full extension.
Right.
And yeah, that is something I absolutely
But
learned
most
as
of
well.
us
That was
all
crazy.
Just pedal with
Oh
our
yeah,
knees
just
bent,
you know, just like this the whole time. You know, you're just like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But what you don't realize is you're not getting the full force.
Yeah.
Which gives you that ability. And that's I mean, and that's something that they release in like the first couple episodes, which is just fantastic.
Yeah.
And they even show you the difference that it makes in each character from how they make those adjustments. So overall, I say it's a phenomenal anime. I say everybody should really check it out, even if you don't like bicycles. Honestly, just because of the character development that they have, and if you like anime in general, I don't see how you can't like it. Considering the main character is just an anime loving kid who loves everything about it, loves to read manga, loves to watch anime. He even sings an anime theme song in order to power him. Yeah, princess theme song in order to power himself up and give him the extra energy. And that to me is like phenomenal because he just at first he starts to care what people think, but then it becomes where he gets his own confidence and just says, screw it, I'm gonna do me.
He's gonna do it the way he's been doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
And he just takes the tips and like he does eventually get a better bicycle and then increases his speed. But his character never changes at all.
No.
So you see, especially like in some of the bigger races or the training sessions where they're getting to the top of the hill and all the other riders are like, whew, I gotta give him all. I'm almost there. And then they turn to him and he's just like, Princess, I love you. Princess, you're my favorite. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's great.
It's fantastic because it really just shows you that sometimes all it really takes is just being comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
And sometimes that makes all of the difference in everything that you're doing. And that's something I want anyone who watches this to really just take away from, because each person has their own unique abilities and their own unique talents. And it's just something that you have to find on your own, cultivate those, and help develop those. And then also just find people who appreciate you for you. And that's just what genuine friendship is about, which is also a huge key in this anime.
That's right.
But yeah, overall, is there anything else you want to say about this one?
The last thing I wanted to say is not only does it teach you about growth and development as a writer or experiencing new things, it also teaches you how to deal with loss and accepting the fact that no matter what you do, maybe in this one instance, there's always someone better than you, and how to deal with those emotions, because it starts off with the main character and 2 other writers, and they're all, of course, training to be the best. But then they encounter other schools and other writers, and turns out they're not even close. And actually, the dude that challenged in episode 1, the dude that challenges Onida to the ride is number 2. He can't get over the fact that he lost to this other kid. So it's kind of like how to deal with those emotions and continue to still grow from them.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good. Definitely good watch. Read.
Yeah.
All of the above.
I think it also teaches don't be a quitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that because it sounded cool, but in reality, it's just an overall great anime. It gives me a lot of great feelings and emotions with it. Don't get me wrong. Of course, like every other anime, there are time periods where you're just like, no, you can't end here. You can't allow that to happen. But it's all for the development and growth of the characters, and I mean, you can't hate on that. So overall, I'm Decimo Primo.
Birduup.
Appreciate y'all for coming in and checking this out.
Thanks.
If you have any comments, leave those below. Check us out. You'll see, you'll have Birduup's link will be in here. My link will be in here for all our different pages. So check us out, follow us, keep in tune. Later.